Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? My name's Andrew.
I'm Tracy. I'm Megan.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Ralph.
I'm Grandpa.
I'm Kelly.
And we're some of the Veggie Boys.
And Go.
And we'd like to thank you for stopping by. If you're new here, please consider subscribing because we can grow a lot of stuff on the farm, but one thing we can't grow is this channel without your help. Welcome back, everyone. It's so nice to see you. We're getting ready to head over to the farm this morning. Before we could do that this morning, there was a few things we need to accomplish. We had to get the babies fed. We had to get Mama all taken care of. And we've got Nana here helping Callie get ready to head over to the farm. Are you excited to go to the farm today?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Now, what's taken up most of my time this morning has been these two. We just got finished with some breakfast. They look absolutely adorable, and they're nice and lively. So we've got them laying out here a little bit, just enjoying a little bit of sunshine coming in through the window. And yes, I know what you're thinking. Those babies, they look tiny, and they are tiny, like really tiny. As for me, I know being away from the farm for the past few days has been a little weird, but it's been pretty nice getting to spend a lot of time with Lauren and more time with the babies. That's just so cool. Alrighty, little one, let's go. Let's go.
Look for the birdies.
Look for the birdies. Come on, you got it. Big girl steps. Good job. Here, let's go for a little walk. You and me.
Let's step on this one. I will.
Oh, wow, Callie. There's been a lot of growing going on in here.
I'm not going.
It's amazing how much can change in just a few days, or I should say a week. Let's see, a lot of this stuff we got seeded earlier on, and I remember in the last videos the boys touched on it a little bit about some stuff that had been growing. Hey, Callie, what do you think of this?
That's very yummy.
It seems that a lot of the stuff that we had seeded earlier on is coming up, and it's coming up really nice. Here's some nice basil that we had seeded. That looks good. Back here is some tomatoes that the boys had seeded. Matthew had touched on this previously, but these are the tumbling Tom tomatoes, the ones that we put in the hanging baskets. They are very, very popular, and we sell out quite a few of them. We're definitely gonna need some more later on, but for now, we're getting started with a few. We have some yellow, but mostly red. And then one last thing that I hadn't seen them seed was these onions and leeks, and they're starting to come up very nice. There are a few sprouts here and there on some trays, but for the most part, they've got a nice germination going.
They're gross.
Yeah, they're growing. And if anybody was curious of the temperature in here, we're peaking just over 90 degrees, so it is a little bit warm. And if it continues to get warmer, we'll have to open this place up. Do you want to go in the big greenhouse or in the farm market?
Farm market.
All right, we're going in the farm market.
Nobody's coming.
I don't see any birdies.
You see this? I hear.
Oh.
Hey, she's here.
There's only one person here in the farm market right now, and that is Grammy. She's making some peanut butter candies. She's also, did you make more over there? Yeah, she's got a whole tray already done, but right now she's just scooping them and rolling them out, getting ready to be dipped in chocolate. Uh-oh, Pop Pop, what does she have you doing this morning?
She's giving the puppy a ride and going shopping.
Ooh. You may notice that it's looking a lot less sloppy in the cattle pen, and that's because the boys had spent a lot of time cleaning it up and spreading manure. Now the one pen of cattle, we had already got that cleaned out a few weeks ago and all of it spread. we got this whole pen cleaned out, and there was a lot of manure there because we spent a lot of time spreading, and the rest of the time we had to just put it right here because there was so much. But it's been really nice for the cattle. The pen looks a lot cleaner. It's easier to keep it dry like this, and hopefully the weather continues to warm up and we continue to have nice weather like today.
Go that way around the water bowl. That's the best way to go.
Come on, moving day. Let's go. Sometimes you get a batch of cattle that just do not want to move. We got some stubborn cattle here today. Come on. Come on. Just got some calves moved out of the cafeteria. They were looking a little large, so it's time for them to get out of there. Make room for some more calves.
Dad doesn't like my ideas.
He has crazy ideas sometimes. Doesn't think.
He does have some crazy ideas, I will admit that. So the new batch of calves here in our communal pen is looking really good. But as we get further into the cafeteria, we have our newest calves that we've brought from the dairy. Look at that. This is some cuties. Now in the past, I've had a lot of questions about the calves and where they come from. They just come from local dairy farmers in the area. We do not have a cow-calf operation here. We were working on trying to get something started and it was going pretty well, but then we ran into some hiccups, so we're having to delay that process. But we're so thankful that we're able to get these calves from the local dairies. They take really good care of us. We have a good relationship with them, and all the calves that we've gotten have always looked great. So bonuses all around. Now, Dad, in my last video, I got quite a few comments talking about the new additions in the family.
I'm real excited about the new additions.
That was a big question that a lot of people have. Grandpa, how do you feel about the new babies?
I love the new babies. I like children. More grandchildren, the better.
I will say though, Dad has a problem with the babies. Only one problem, and that's they're too little. He's scared to pick them up because they're so tiny.
They'll get bigger.
But anyway, for all of you that were curious, Grandpa is really excited about the babies. He enjoys coming over and just looking at them because he doesn't want to pick them up. I told him it'd be fine. He's good with animals, he'll be good with kids. But again, he said, I'll just pick them up when they're older. So that's fine with me. Animals are all finished for the morning. Everything's been fed. Chickens have been taken care of, eggs collected. I will say, in the time I've been gone, I've really missed the farm. There is something about being with your animals and just farming that just feels good. I know you guys get it, but still, I have to say it feels good. So we're up here in the farm market. The girls are working on bagging some things up. Looks like Megan is working on cashews. And then we've got Tracy over here. She's working on dried mango, which is actually one of Callie's favorite snacks. So girls, how do you feel about the new babies? What do you think?
They're amazing.
They're amazing?
We love them.
Oh, look at that. Everybody's excited about them. Do the dive, do it. We're ice skating right now. Woo! Yeah, we're ice skating. Woo! After we came up from getting all the animals taken care of and I was playing with Callie, made my way outside. I helped Dad get this old cooler unit that we had inside the back of our cooler moved out. So this opened up a ton of room that we can use to store things. And what we're gonna be storing is potatoes. It's getting to that point in the year where the potatoes are not storing as nicely as we'd like them to. So the alternative is to move them into a temperature controlled room, which is what we have here. Moving them into this room saves us a lot of headaches. It also makes it a little easier on us bagging potatoes. However, there are a few steps that we need to fulfill before we can do this. So that's what we're working on, getting it cleaned out and then bringing the product up. And probably the biggest help I've had all day has came from this man right here, Ralphie.
Yeah.
He picked up the cooler unit all by himself. Look at him. He's a strong young man. Oh, so nice to have Ralphie here. Daniel is like a surgeon in that skid steer loader. Now these potatoes had already been sorted, but they've never been washed, which allows them to be stored in a cool, dark place like what we've been doing. The only thing is, as you mentioned, it's warming up. So we just don't want anything to happen to these potatoes, so we're gonna move them into a different cool, dark place. Echo! Pretty empty in here. So Daniel, I've been asking a few of the family members this morning, but how do you feel about the new babies?
They're babies.
There you go. Basically sums it up for Daniel.
They're babies.
We had room to spare, guys. It's almost like we know what we're doing.
Well, the truth is, Ralph, we don't know what we're doing, but now that you're here, we got someone who does know what they're doing.
You're welcome.
You want 3 more sideways?
Well, then you get them all in.
Yeah, how do you fit the 3? You gotta have room for the flour as well.
Oh, you gotta have them.
What did you say earlier, Dad? Daniel's an idea man? Yeah. Daniel's an idea man, that's for sure.
It's not my fault I'm thinking.
I'm thinking sometimes.
Now I've got most of the potatoes moved up into the storage area that we're gonna be using, the back of the cooler. The only problem is they're not all washed. So anytime we need to bag up potatoes, we're gonna have to bring them down around back. We changed that up last minute. We thought about washing them and then taking them up, but we feel like this is gonna be the better, safer option so that we have a longer lasting potato crop. We do need potatoes though, so we are making our way down around back to get washing. Now the boys are down around back working on washing potatoes. I have to get heading home. Lauren was kind enough to let me come up and film a little bit this morning, work here at the farm, but she needs my help back at home, not only with the babies, but because of her recovery, it's been a little rougher on her than we would have liked. She needs help just doing some basic things. So I got to get home and help her out a little bit. But before I leave, I wanted to bring you into the greenhouse. You had saw the boys were working in here. It smells amazing in here. I get excited for this time of the year. Been working on hanging baskets. That's something that's gonna be coming shortly. Cookie Monster, whoo, what a gem. That thing works great. And they've got all these tables filled up already. These boys have been working hard. I just got home while Mommy was doing some feeding, and she's only got 2 hands, so she wasn't able to hold both of them, but now I'm here. These babies can get some cuddles. Something I will say, even though the babies are just 8 days old, they do got some personalities on them, that is for sure. He likes to eat a lot more than his sister. He is a hungry little fella. Sister, kind of similar to me in some aspects. I usually fall asleep after I eat. She falls asleep while she eats. So, I mean, we'll teach her eventually. But it is nice to have both of them and be able to spend a little time with them. I came home just to kind of relieve Lauren a little bit. That way she can rest up. She's been doing a great job this morning. Now that I am home, I've got a few things that I need to do. I need to get changed out of my work clothes. I got yelled at for sitting on the couch in my work clothes. Deservedly so. I would show you Lauren. Lauren's not feeling 100%. She's laying down, relaxing. So we're gonna, yep, she just fed the babies. We are gonna take care of some things. But yeah, this is probably where we're gonna end the video today. If you guys enjoy the videos and you want to see more, make sure you check out the channel. If you have not already, subscribe. Don't forget to like the video, but we appreciate everybody being here, and we can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.